Then she asked why was I doing this to her. And to be honest, why did I do that? I hurt her pretty bad. I feel like the biggest piece of crap for doing that. I told her she had a right to know and felt like an idiot for getting cut the answer. As I was leaving, that's when my phone started blowing up. Didn't answer any calls or texts. I just went home. When I got home, I changed my FB status to divorce. I started reading the texts from my wife. What the F was this? What are you doing? All that crap. I messaged her back and told her she could come to the house at 7 p.m. and not 1 minute before to get her quills. Apparently, FT didn't tell her what I did right away, as I imagine he had his own problems at the moment. But my wife sent me a text a little later, mother effing me up and down for telling Mrs. Featuring, so he did tell her. My friend that covered up for my wife didn't call her yet, but started calling me. So I answered. I answered with, how long have you known that my wife and FT were having an affair? Please don't lie to me. And she told me what I suspected. The whole time. Since before my wife and I had met. The whole effing time. All this time, I was the side piece. My whole marriage is a sick effing joke. Let me tell you, that's a bitter pill to swallow. I asked her why she didn't tell me. She said it's because they thought I would go crap, get violent and such. I told her that she knew me better than that. She said she kept it secret because she was her friend. What about me? I wasn't. I asked her if I knew her husband was cheating, wouldn't she want me to tell her? As a friend, wouldn't I be obligated to let her know something she should know? She said yes. So I hung up and sent her pictures my wife had taken of her and her husband, and texted her back with my lawyer's number and said that my lawyer has everything I know. Then I told her never to contact me again. At about 4 p.m., my wife showed up at the house and found out about the locks. She started banging on the door and yelling. I didn't answer. She tried calling again. I turned my ringer off. Then she broke a window and left. At close to 7 p.m., two deputies parked out front. One is one of the people that helped me move stuff earlier. His wife showed up, also my friend. 7 p.m. rolls around and my wife showed up. She looked pretty subdued. Pretty sure her neighbor had gotten into it by then. I gave her clothes, the storage key and address, my lawyer's card. Told her that all contact with me will be through her. My wife started with the I love you crap. We can work this out. She'd say, she loves me. A mistake. She doesn't matter. It didn't mean anything. I just pointed at my lawyer's card. She said that it's her house too and I can't kick her out. I told her it's my home and that she literally effed herself out of it. This when she got really loud. All the I love yous turned into wife yous and I hate yous. The deputies turned on their lights and neighbors that come out to gawk at the train wreck. I remained fairly calm and had my hands on my side through this. She kept screaming at me. I think she might have been drinking. She started crying that she had nowhere to go, and when I told her that I don't care. Well, I learned something new about my wife. She can throw a right hook. Gave me a fat lip and a bloody nose. I didn't move. I just stood there and let her do it. She tried scratching my face. The deputies restrained her. I declined pressing charges. Told them to just make her leave. They filed an incident report so I could get a TRO. Actually, I'm glad she did that. Once she left that way back in, and while I was cleaning myself up, all that crap I should have been feeling for the last 2 months started to hit me. I'm pretty exhausted right now. I thought I would feel better after this all got out. I don't. I feel nothing awful. I'm not someone prone to crime, but I've been doing a lot bad since last night. There's almost 600 unanswered texts and calls on my phone and growing. I'm going to see with our mutual friends. I don't want any of them trying to mediate things. I'll sort them out some other time. I didn't call my son last night. I've always told him every night. I'll tell him tonight. He'll probably not be upset by the news. He wasn't fond of her. Update 4. I met with her and her lawyer today. I didn't get everything I wanted, but I got enough. We signed for an uncontested divorce. It will be official in about 2 months. That's the good news. I feel some relief from this. We're really sad about the whole thing. First off, she did not look at me through almost the entire proceeding. I'm not going to pretend to know what was going through her mind, but I would like to think she didn't have the balls to look me in the eye. She got a decent lawyer. At least he knew he got hit at the dog's dinner. They asked if reconciliation was possible, and we did dangle it even though it is not possible. We asked for full disclosure of what she did. He had already had her write down. What she wrote down, however, was less than what I already know. I read what she wrote down, and conveniently, the two fellows that didn't know the identity of were not included in it. My lawyer produced those from the camera footage. Who's this? And who's this? Well, she wasn't very forthcoming with them either. They asked us to step out. We did. I didn't catch every word, but it didn't sound pleased. When we came back in, I got a more truthful version. The two guys were on my hookups and very recent. She'd been having an affair with FT for more or less the whole time I'd known her. She said she broke off with him sometime after I proposed and until about a year into our marriage. I think I believe her on that. I mean, I shouldn't believe anything she says, but I did ask if she was ever faithful during our marriage. She started banging off he, my coworker, Amber's husband, On July 4th, 2019, we had a forced barbecue when she gave him a BJ then, at my house. While I was there, said she didn't love him, she just got off on it. During this year, she just got bolder and started hooking up with random guys from online sites. I'm pretty sure she probably had some parking lot hookups and such, but I didn't press on that. I asked the attorneys to give us the room for a bit, because I wanted to ask some private stuff. They walked out. I asked her why. Not why she cheated, why she married me. Why didn't she say no? She said she loved me. Great way of showing it. She wanted to be married. She wanted the security. I was getting bad. But she's loved FT for 10 years. He wasn't leaving his wife, her clock was ticking. So I was a meal ticket basically. She said I made her happy, but she wanted what she wanted. For this asking, they had both been fired. Amber raised how it worked. I didn't need to make us think about anything. Soon to be ex-wife is living with her parents. I don't know what FT and Mrs. FT are doing. I was told it's none of my business. I think he is trying to stay married. If he stays married, I may have to give him a beating. I asked if there was anything else I had to know. She told me she got an abortion 2 years ago because she didn't know who the father was. Wow, that was a low blow. In the beginning we tried to have a kid, but we opted for the quit trying and enjoyed the S approach. I would have loved to have another kid. Like a daughter I could spoil run. I had unprotected ass with my wife there near Dairy. There's a huge chance this kid was mine. I will never know. This was enough to make me get up and walk out. Y'all can talk about bullet dodge. I'm just thinking she killed my child. If anyone here has ever done any boxing, there's a play where the bullets just keep coming, but you don't feel them. I mean, they're doing damage, but it doesn't hurt like the first few punches. It's just too much and you get numb to that. This is where I'm at. She could tell me she started the Chicago fire and I would not be surprised. I called the lawyer back in. Told Mike to go to Plan B. Plan B is I took my demand for alimony off of the table. I want the divorce agreement uncontested inside. This is the fastest way. I wanted to say condition 2 to reconcile was for her to one F this other man, you know, something impossible, but there's no point top being clever here. You ain't gonna lie, the abortion had me rattled. I don't want a monthly reminder of this woman even in the form of a paycheck. So at 5:43 p.m., she sighed. In around 2 months it will be official. I keep my house, my retirement funds, all my property, no alimony for either of us. She gets $72K from our savings. Is not to contact me ever and we are done. I do not care what happens to her now. I don't want to know what she'll do. I don't care. For her own good and anyone she meets in the future, I hope he goes to a shrink. But I am done giving a crap about this woman. I, in no way, feel like a weight has been lifted off of me. I've eaten a crab sandwich and this is all I can taste. I've had nothing to be happy about for 3 months and I am not happy now. I don't see that in my future, like at all. That abortion have been on my mind since you said it. I think it's going to be in there for a long time. I don't know what I'm going to do in the immediate future or long term. Maybe when this is all finalized, I'll feel some kind of release. I don't know. Right now, I just want to be left alone. No more, man. So sorry to hear that or any of that. Right now, I just want to quit. This whole time, I've been thinking about everything I've ever done, and I don't see anywhere where I've done right, only where I've gone wrong. I know this is an awful mindset to have, but it's what I'm left with. All I can say is at least I got to keep myself as time. But I won't be doing this again. Update 5. May sound dumb, but any tips on getting a ring off a finger? I like to play guitar, so I like to keep all my fingers. This thing's been on my head for 6 years. I've tried olive oil, crystal, butter, hot water, motor oil, WD-40. I'm certain to look at tools. I don't want to wear this thing any longer. I want it 10 digits when it comes off. Divorce not finalized yet. The empty house has been getting to me. I want a movie new girl in. She's the cutest little Latina I've ever seen. She's about 8 inches at the shoulder, weighs 5 pounds and has another bite. I'm torn between calling Maggie high fructose corn syrup, cause she's so sweet. They dip a 1-year-old chihuahua from the pound. Just needed someone happy to see me when I get home. Found her. The queen showed up in the mail today. Avi, I'm not happy or sad about this. Some friends wanted to celebrate this, but never felt failure as a cause to celebrate. Actually, I'm a bit numb. I'm sure it'll hit me later out of left field. She called me today. I picked up. I figured what's done is done. So I told her. She set up. More than I yelled. She didn't apologize. She asked what good would that do. I honestly don't know if she really regrets what she did to me, but it really doesn't matter now. Her folks. This is tough. My son is as close to having a grandchild as I've ever got. He's asked me if it's okay to communicate with them. I'm fine with that, but how do I talk to them without her being in the conversation? These efforts just like everything, don't they? I really like your DA. They are as close to having relatives from my side of the family that my son will ever have. Also, my Shishi, I'm named Dulce. Thank you to whoever suggested that. It really rolls off the tongue. She kept me warm for Zoom-mageddon. 5 days with no power or heat and below freezing temps, and she kept me warm like a real trooper. I may take a long break a year, maybe until I feel like dating or fishing for something casual. I've always had that doubt in the back of my head. She doesn't love me. She'll leave. She'll break me. It's screaming at me now. Right now I'm bed. That fear of slow burners is a good thing. I need a lot of time. I'm going to give myself that. I wish you all the best. Just because we've been crap on, doesn't mean we are crap. Stay strong. I love all of you. Update 6. I started therapy in July. I'm dealing with a lot of things in it. This latest round of time. Talking about it with you and a therapist. I have issues related yet unrelated to deal with. To put it bluntly, I want to reconcile with my sister. She is all I have left. I honestly wonder if I had the balls to do it because I held a grudge for so effing long. I want my son to know family members from my side were actually related by blood. Not just my friends that he calls uncle or aunt. This is something my first round with Entice cost me. I want some things back. If she's willing to talk to me, then I'll talk with her. Pretty sure my cousin will facilitate this. I know I advocate for dumping everyone to one Baguio, but it's been nearly 3 decades. My parents are dead. My brother is dead. There's just my sister left. My therapist is on board with this. I just need to work up the balls to extend the olive branch. I don't want to hold a grudge forever. I believe I was right to cut ties with them all, but I don't want this anymore. I have custody of my son indefinitely, and I'd like to be able to give him some semblance of normal. I don't miss my ex, nor my first ex. I do miss my sister. I have let my first wife dictate all of my relationships for far too long. Sometimes I just feel haunted. I believe it will be a good thing. Maybe if I get back some of what I lost, I will be able to move forward. I'm not hung up on my ex, but I am hung up on my past. And for those that want to know, no, I don't know how the trap is doing. I don't talk to her. No, I don't know how Amber is doing. She's been bleached out of my life like a crab stain in a pair of tidy whities that she is. I don't know how the traps APs are doing. I have only one crab to give about all of those people, but it is the only crab I have and I don't feel like parting with it. Update 7. In 1 hour it will be exactly 1 year since I served my actual walking papers. I woke up in a good mood, went for a run, made my boy breakfast and went to work. Day was going well and no issues with me mentally. 10:30 a.m. rolls around and I get a call up to the office. There was a delivery of cookies for me from the ex. Same thing she do every year. Told the folks in the office they could have it. I CSR asked who the cookies are from, so I told her. No one's touched them yet. I'm a little pissed that someone told her where I work now. Other than that, I'm still in a fairly decent mood. She's got other methods of prodding me to let me know she's out there. Her favorite is to be late on a car payment so the finance company calls me. Guess this is one more. Edit. Came home to a surprise party. Greeted with barbecue and beer. I love my friends. They thought I might need cheered up, but honestly aside from the cookies my day was pretty good. This was just great end to the day.